Hi, fire signs. I hope that you are doing well. Welcome in. Those of you who are returning back, welcome back. I appreciate y'all for returning as often as you do. If you are brand new, please just go listen to the video before down below in the description box before you take a look at this video. It tells you who I am, what I'm about, and what you're fixing to get into. It's all for upright purposes. But anyway, but it is very intense here, and I would really like for you to just go watch that video real quick and then come back to this. Okay, if you don't watch it, then it's on you if you get offended at some things that come out on this channel. I do real heavy spiritual work against criminal activity, demonic entities, things like that. I encourage you just to get up. If you've fallen down, if there's any uprightness in you, you'll just face what took place in your life and you'll fix it, and you'll prove to have uprightness in you. Otherwise, you're a prideful piece of pompous nasty, and you're going to fall into some mischief, and you're a no good piece of nuts. And get off my channel. I don't have any respect for you. If you're willing to get, because I know what I'm talking about. People have fallen down, and if you're willing to get up, Most High will come and just rescue you and give you a testimony. Even if you got to go through your process of rebuilding from losing some type of credibility. What's it going to profit you to stay in the nonsense? Okay, a lot of people get into stuff and they're like, how do I get out of this? Well, you just got to face it. Okay, right to the camera on. The Most I said somebody hates. Okay, that's a really dangerous place to be, and it was real strong. And somebody hates, and you're going to stay in that place, and you got murder in your heart. You're going to lose your soul. And for some people, they hate, they've already lost their soul. That card came out twice today since I started these readings, that somebody's dealing with the fallen being, and now you turned into just some monster, I guess, or somebody's dealing with that. I mean, obviously, if that's you, you ain't going to care anything that I have to say. Just leave the channel, because you ain't going to like me, because I'm going to cast your demonic nonsense out of the earth realm. But there is somebody who is dealing with hatred. And it just takes way too much of your energy to hate. Okay? It feels so good to just release. Okay? Some people can't come back in your life, but just releasing a thing to the Great One and just, being free from that energy is good. You're just carrying something around that the Most High God never intended for you to have to carry. And people fall all day long, and we live and learn, and if you just continue to go down that road, you're just a lost cause, and it's really sad, and it makes me grieve. But the Most High did say real strong, somebody hates. And I guess if you hate, you hate. It's really sad. Okay, you won't get away with your hatred. It's gonna turn into something really nasty, and for some people it already has. Some people are fixing to get some justice for some stuff that's went on in a really big way. Let's see what's hidden around you all. Show me Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, please, Most High. I just thank you for the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. We take authority over every demonic entity, every filthy, disgusting energy. Jehovah rebuke you, Satan. What do you want to bring out here, please, for fire? So this is energy of what's hidden around you. That is a lot. I guess we're taking them. The Three of Cups. Let me do this. The Seven of Pentacles. This is also a death card for me, and somebody's lost a lot of family members off their family tree. Somebody's also got something in the ground that they planted there. They've been waiting on that stuff, and some people have planted good seeds in the ground. It's just a temporary wait because it came out yesterday, right? Your soulmates, and something social came out in wording in one of these readings today as well, and so that's that Three of Cups there. The King of Wands, there y'all, fires coming out real heavy there. The burden, okay, and the Most High address people who put their kids through the fire. You're filth, and you're demonic entity at this point. That you're twice dead. Okay. Anyway, the cup. Somebody's burdened over a love situation as well. Traveling forward, getting a victory. Unless I said today somebody was going to get a victory, and then the Empress is coming out here. Very loving, caring, kind individual. If she's upright. If she's not, then she's just like, hey, look at me, I'm everything, and every person's going to look at me because I think I'm everything type of energy, and the negative of that. Obviously, there's been some war out here today. This is like getting up and taking the action, doing what you've got to do, and staying balanced. Somebody's dealing with the hothead out here with that energy and the negative. He represents I'm all that in a bag of chips. Also, when I walk in the room, it's all going to be about me. Type energy, same as the Empress in the reverse. This could be a family matter that's going on out here with some of you all. And again, opening your heart chakra. And if somebody did open their heart chakra, it's just something that's out here and you're going to heal something, then there's a victory with that. And somebody just dealing with the pregnancy issue really big with a third party as well. And somebody did something on purpose or is trying to do something on purpose, or they've been waiting on whatever this physical thing has been about. But somebody is going to get some type of a victory. So the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is confusion. What do? I'm sitting at a stalemate, or somebody's put somebody at a stalemate. This card can have a meaning of somebody won't make a decision because they know information and they're pretending like they don't know, and so they're just going to sit there, and they've caused a lot of stagnation somewhere. It's caused a lot of oppression around this, of why somebody won't make that decision to open up their cup, because somebody's done something on purpose. They have. There's the Emperor. So we have the Emperor and the Empress. We have a match out here. Okay, or your mother and father is out here. People in very high places sitting out here with the Emperor and the Empress coming out in a really big way. But the most I did say somebody was making a decision. Yeah, something is over. The Death card is right there as well. There definitely is a death matter in a really big way coming out on my table today. Let me take this deck. Okay, unless I told me to take this Lenormand instead of this other deck that I've been using for these readings today. So let me give them a shuffle. So this word at one direction can go to a slice in the Hebraic language when the Emperor and the Empress comes out. There could be anxiety around some stuff. That's why somebody's been sitting here. Somebody wants forgiveness. Came out in one of my other platforms today as well. Whatever this is, there is something around some type of a slicing or a knife energy could be out here. The letter Zayin goes back to the cutting implement as well. This is a pregnancy situation. This is a C-section ordeal around a baby matter. And something's happened being under the knife within some situation or whatever that's coming out here. That energy is out here around something. Somebody did have a baby that initially was not wanted, and there was a sacrificing energy that came out just a second ago in the air reading. So whatever all the connections energetically are, there is something about a baby out here around a matter, and it's been oppressive, and somebody had another man, and there has been something gossipy, and somebody in one of the other readings, the card said somebody likes to gossip, and there was something that was overheard. Then it was this a gossipy card. Okay, then something's out here, and somebody's been acting like I don't know anything about what you're talking about, and somebody does, folks. Somebody does. This is what's hidden around you. Somebody's jealous that wants to come out. We got war in Russia. Energy is also coming out here. This is a jealousy card, a business card. We have business out here when a boss comes out like that as well. So that one to jump out. This is a very overbearing energy when the bear comes out. But somebody's jealous, okay? And somebody's angry. And there has been this like, I got to get my balance or my self-control. Because if somebody is in love and they have found their better part, this is a divine counterpart to one another here, and somebody's got an ex issue or something's happened, they're overbearing and something's taken place in some matter, then they have whatever this is. This could just be a family ordeal, family rivalry just came through my spirit as well. Something's taken place with that, but the Two of Swords makes that X there as well. So whatever that is, somebody's still trying to hang on to some nonsense in there. There is a death matter out here. Yes, there's a bad death matter coming out on my table today in a really big way. Backstabbing stuff. Okay, even if it's just energetic for some people, it's really bad. Somebody, there's the King of Swords, there's the X right there as well, and somebody don't care, they're in apathy there. Okay, well, anyway, they were backstabbed. Okay, and something going to be over though. Wow. somebody went somewhere secretly on this travel, folks, and they went for the wrong reasons. Why? Because there was a death attached to the matter. Okay, now I just had a bunch of stuff that just came out in the air reading about a water, and the river was there, and a dam that was breaking, and somebody's decaying by water. There were bones that came out in that reading as well, so it's definitely being picked up today on my channel. But the grave is here. Something is very intense here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the journal. This card keeps coming out on the channel. This is somebody that's been educated with some stuff. Again, if somebody's being questioned or whatever that has been, they are unwilling to answer some questions because they're involved in it. Somebody knows information out here. This King of Swords in the upright would know without a shadow of a doubt that somebody knows something, because he represents intelligence and stuff like that. So would the Emperor and the Empress energy. Somebody knows some information, but somebody in the mix act like they don't know what you're talking about. They do. They sure do. They absolutely. And somebody's been educated. And if somebody is sitting here butting heads with this nonsense out here, it's crazy. Okay, they're not going to get away with it. They did it on purpose. They know that they did. That's why they sit there, because it came out in wording. There is education of this matter. The stars also, knowledge is coming out. Definitely knowledge is coming out. Pick through my hands, Jehovah. In the air reading, after I turned the camera off, I went back to watch that reading, and the two runes that came out, I made statements about the phonics of a gun being gone and stuff like that. So whatever the death has been about, for different people, it'll be for different ways that somebody has died. But the H came out, and then the NG, hung, was there. I looked at the bottom of the deck when I was putting my cards away, and the hanging man was there at the bottom of that deck. Now, if that's a court trial, it's a hung trial or something like that, then fine. But somebody did do something on purpose. There was a hanging, then there was. Whatever has taken place, that's air coming out here as well. Okay, backstabbing stuff with air. And it was in the air reading. So whoever had the hanging energy there, boy, I wish I would have seen it in the reading, but I'm telling you all about it now. There was something to do with a hanging somewhere, and they did do it on purpose. They hung somebody up, then they did. Okay, because also the Haggalas that come out goes back to sacrificing, and so that's the hanging man card in the deck. So there was, and then that phonics was there about hang. So whatever that's about, something's there. Somebody could have been hanging for a long time, found some bones for all I know, whatever all this is today. Somebody involved in something that's taken place got somebody's kid drunk. They did something to them. Okay? And somebody took vengeance in their own hands, and I guess they did, or somebody's plotting that stuff or waiting on something around that matter. Then you better be careful with that energy. Okay? Because you're messing with people's kids. That ain't good. They get their secrets out here. And there was sex around something, then there was sex around it, because this house goes back to secret sex, money, property, things like that. Okay? A group came out in the water reading. There is a group. An explosion is here. Okay. Today, was it in the water reading? I want to say maybe in the water reading there was the nuclear bomb came out. Okay, well, anyway, we got Russia here coming out. We got the war with the emperor here. We got an explosion just in general. This is a hothead freakazoid, energy in the negative. A tyrant is out here. There's war here. There's a big fat explosion. Something's known out here in a really big way, folks. Okay, some type of the word is to stay or to sit in one location. Resting, or to continue in a habitation or somebody's house, or so whatever that represents. Somebody's been somewhere for a long time, and somebody's just exploding around why somebody is sitting there like that, or why somebody set somebody there like that. Something's being known or educated about, whatever that means for you. I don't question whether must I bring something out. Unexpected death. Oh, it's out here all over the place today. All over the place today. Well, my God. Most High God says, fear not, just face it head on. We don't fear no evil. Folks, let me tell you something. If the Most High God's on the inside of you, and you're infiltrated with the Holy Spirit, and you're sealed We never die. We don't even feel the sting of death, okay, according to the Most High God. We just pass from one space to the next. It's just there. He takes the sting of death away. The people who get the sting of death are those who've got hatred in their heart, and you know, it's appointed to everybody to die. And then there's judgment after that, okay? We don't fear no evil. Whatever this is about, somebody's got some fear around them. The word fear came out in one of the other readings as well. Most High says, fear not. Just face this thing head on. If this was past energy, somebody knows some stuff about it, and there's going to be justice to it. The Most High said he's going to turn something out for good. He's going to make it all right. Okay, so whoever's even just sitting here going, I'm too afraid to answer these questions. No, answer it. Let the Most High transform something out here. Let us heal. And stop killing. Get the freakazoids out of the way that need to go to jail, man. Nobody gets to sit here and put some fear on another person. No, absolutely not. Just because somebody's overbearing, let them freaking be overbearing. They're freaking fools, okay? We have the power to stomp on the serpent. So whatever that is for you, let me give you some courage. Get up. The Most High says, I command you not to be afraid. That's a commandment from the Most High God. He's the great commander. So anyway, you do with that what you need to, whatever that means for you, just on a lower level energy even, whatever it is. You've got to get up and do something or make something known to end something. You need to do that. You need to do that. Fear not. Just face it head on, it says. So Yehovah is going to allow balance and grace to be successful in reconciling two opposing forces that have been apart from one another. So that's what grace is. Okay? This is about balancing. Because something horrific is taking place for a lot of people. Self-confidence and aggressive emotions. Okay, well, that's going to kill you. That's going to kill you. So here's the water energy, the boat, the camp, and the fishing. This goes back to the sea. All that water was just there real heavy in the air reading. Vomit. Somebody is sick. Well, anyway. Yehovah says that he gets the last say. And those who trap shall be trapped. There's karma going on. That's right. You ain't getting away with something that you did on purpose. Somebody knows some information out here. It's coming out. Everything in the secret will come to the light. It is being exposed. That's it. We ain't afraid of you. Nobody's afraid of the freakazoids. We got power over you freaks. It's ridiculous. It's time to have some peace now. The Pethro. So this came out, I want to say, in the water reading. It's the letter P. And the P card showed itself at the end of the air reading, which is the star card. It's the letter P, and that's exposure, right? And we have the stars right here. So it is here in a different indirect way. So the letter P could be prevalent. I don't know. This is like some type of money attached to some stuff. If you are dealing with a gambler and something's taking place with somebody's, was a gambler, there was money around something, maybe somebody gossiped about that because the looting card came out in the earth reading and something's taking place, maybe they even got killed for it, I don't know, something around some money or winnings of something. The word gold just came out in the earth reading as well, so, or the air reading, so whatever it is, we just got money situations and people doing some nonsense around the thing. This is a protection though when it does come out, folks. And again, the Most High is saying, get up. This also go back to protection and fear not and face it head on. Whatever needs to come out, open up, open your heart chakra. The Most High is going to give some type of grace to bring something to a close for a victory for two sides that have been so far apart on some stuff to come and find some type of common ground to balance out something that's taken place that's been horrific somewhere. The anchor. So again, the boat and all that fishing and stuff is out here. The anchor feeling weighed down and stuff like that than they are here. And then the gentleman is here. That's a professional. We have FBI, and I've had a mole come out and secret agent. Somebody is being investigated than they are, folks. And there's fixing to be some justice because somebody's going to be charged for some big stuff out here. Shalom.